And both teams, despite losing games in the Cup, still have a chance. But a win here in Game 4 is critical.
Yeah, you want to get into that knockout stage. You have to absorb some blows and land some even better ones. It's not for the faint of heart.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. They've got Skinny. Bodyguard is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Lights Out, and it's Coward in at the 2. And there it is for him.
Such a strong wing. Quad can more than handle his own down low.
Pass to Coward. On the wing, Lee to the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Shooting one.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, or even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second footer.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Lee outside. There's the pick from deep three-point land. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the ball. And so it's Leonard with it. They'll bring it up with the Clippers. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
And so here's Memphis. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Pass to Johnson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Misses in close.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Andrews. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Clippers on defense. Lee finds Johnson.
This is the challenge that Johnson poses. He's someone that understands how to run the routine.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Two.
And he makes the first.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Leonard. In the corner, Collins with it. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. It's Garland. And it's Coward with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Andrews. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. hits the second from the line. We'll look at the Clippers. They're at home in this one. But even if they win, it's unlikely they'll advance to the next round.
Unfortunately for them, their odds are slim, and slim pretty much went out the window a long time ago. It's hard making the knockout stage of this cup.
And then the situation for Memphis. Remember now, this is their last group stage game in the cup. They're sitting at 2-1.
So to advance into the quarterfinals, they have to win here on the road. This is a major test for this team.
Now, here's Garland. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Trying to get something going. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And that one's good. Coward's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And let's now take a look at the NBA Cup standings as the group stage winds down.
And it gives us a pretty good idea of who we're going to see in the knockout phase. It's been a terrific competition so far. And I think it's only going to get better when we get into that single elimination scenario.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And they get it. It's Jones laying it in.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Lee, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Lee against Jones. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Andrews. Trains the three-pointer. Skinny's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Leonard. Back to Garland. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Lee gets to Johnson. Pass to the bodyguard. And here is Lee. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Collins, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Shooting one.
How about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
This game has been all about tenacity for them. Getting right in the defense's business and winning trip after trip to the line.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Only a small part of the season behind us, RJ, but an exciting time for teams that are exceeding expectations, surprising everyone.
And those teams are going to want to harness that underdog energy. The hardest part isn't getting off to a good start, it's sustaining.
Here's Collard. He's got 5. There's the screen. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Great open look there.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here's Garland. Hasn't made one yet.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's the bodyguard. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And arguably the game's most versatile defender. Leonard can legitimately guard 1 through 5.
Kicks it out to Collins. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Coward misses the baby hook. Pass downing for Memphis. They won that game against the Pelicans. Leonard with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Collins a screen on Johnson.
Hey, yo, right here.
Leonard against Johnson. Leonard no luck.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Coward. 5 points in the game. Launches it from deep. Lee, that's good. Lee's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
For the bodyguard. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's putting up about 17 points, 11 assists, and 12 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He has yet to score. Now, here's Garland. Not a lot of room. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Here's the bodyguard. He had 27 points last game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the line. No good from Lee. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 13-point game. Count that bucket.
And that's why you have to stay attached to Garland. He's got a quick shot, and he will fire it with any amount of space.
Here's Andrews. He's got 6. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Leonard. Leonard draws the double, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
So, for the Clippers, Brook Lopez is checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. Chris Dunn comes in for Collins. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Garland. Zach Edey, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson comes in for Lee. Leonard hits them both. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
Here's Coward. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Dunn. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. Second, the Grizzlies.
And a team that shares the ball will create opportunities for the right player to score.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the strike. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Andrews. And another miss by Memphis.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. He's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And so it's Memphis with it. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Andrews passes to the body. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson in the corner from outside the arc. And that one's good. The bodyguard. The bodyguard's got 6.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now, here's Dunn. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Misses the layup.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Coward. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Memphis moving it around. Here's Andrews. Doesn't go that time.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Mathurin finds Beal. Puts up a deep 3. Edey with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Andrews. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Beal. D right on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in.
Take a break.
What do
Take
you
a
have
break.
for us?
2
Thanks,
shots.
guys. Well, a new start for Bradley Beal with the Clippers. He'd resisted trades from Phoenix last season with his no-trade clause, but easy to see why he welcomed joining this team. A ton of veteran talent, and after trading away Norman Powell, there was a real need for his talents.
They're clearly happy to have him. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And both free throws good for Beal.
An all-around threat. Beal is one of those guys that provides leadership in your locker room.
Pass to Coward. Jackson looking it over. Here's Coward. Dunn covering. Unloads. And no good that time. Good D by Lopez. Dunn dishes to Leonard. Lopez sets a screen for Leonard. As to Lopez. Takes the 3. And so it's Memphis holding out an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll get right back to the action when we return. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Jalen Wells was out there with the lead. Then it's G.G. Jackson. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Edey in at the 5.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my 3rd year. The end of my 3rd year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that 3rd year.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Jackson kicks to Wells. Pass to Lee. Back to Wells. Now here's Jackson, defended by Mathurin. Three-pointer. Jackson misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Dunn. It's rebounded by Memphis. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now here's Lee. For the 3. Drills it from outside. Lee's got 9.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Dunn. And his 3rd shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time. being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish. Guys?
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Beal can make defenders a little bit overzealous.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And both free throws good for Beal.
A combo guard with a versatile offensive game. Beal is one of those guys that any team would love to have.
Pass to Edey. In the posts. Dunn covering. Jackson has the open look. The three-pointer no good. Clippers trail by 12. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Now, here's Wells. No scoring in this one. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Clippers trail by 14. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Back to Beal. He takes it in. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Oh! Back by Edey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Here's Beal. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
No good from Lee. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 14. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Los Angeles with another miss. Wells kicks to Lee. Again, Memphis.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Great shooters, boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. You look at Mr. Fundamentals, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
Now here's Beal. Here's the floater. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And Beal doesn't shy away from contact, which is how he draws these fouls.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And just a top-notch
2.
free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Edey with a screen on Dunn. Again, the miss by Lee.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And Matthew's vertical is remarkable. I love how he goes after it on those
Timeout.
plays.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Bodyguards checked in for Zach Edey. Johnson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Skinny in for Gigi Jackson. Now Lee, 13 points in the game. Puts up a deep 3. And again, Memphis no good. Clippers trail by 12. Dunn looking over the floor. Collins finds Beal. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he trims the lead to single digits. Matherin's got 5.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Matherin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Pass to Lee. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Dunn, he'll bring it up for the Clippers. A 12-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't sap their energy for this game.
Memphis leading by 10. To Wells. And here's Lee. From 11 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Done outside. Outside Collins. Six to shoot. Back to Dunn. Punches a three. The bodyguard grabs the board. The bodyguard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here is Wells. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Andrews. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Skinny's got 12 points in the game.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Right side, Mathurin. Now, here's Dunn. Tight defense on him. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Andrews passes to Wells. And here is Lee. He's covered by Beal. The 8-footer. And that's off the glass and in. 18 points for lights out.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Outside Beal. Here's Mr. Fundamental. And it's denied.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in favor, and it's all adding up.
And that's how you lead a team.
The Grizzlies have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Brook Lopez is checked in for Collins. Derek Jones comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Leonard, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Garland in for Chris Dunn. Here's Garland. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Lopez outside. A three from Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The bodyguard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And that one's good. Andrews.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Just didn't get his hands up. They weren't on the same page there.
Cedric.
Clippers trail by 18. Leonard, the pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Leonard. To halt the run. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Here's Lee outside. And Lopez pulls it down. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Jones dishes to Lopez. Back to Jones. A 3. Tipped away.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Andrews. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Shooting 1.
One shot. One shot.
Wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Clippers trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
He with the ball. Down low. Here's the bodyguard. Plays it up and makes it in. The bodyguard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Leonard. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. When it comes to Garland, RJ, what do you like best about his game?
I love that he's a multi-skilled player at the offensive end. He's fast off the bounce and can pull up or kick it out. He creates all sorts of headaches for the D.
Shooting 2.
You throw good, Garland.
Oh, this guy's a leader. Garland has really proven to be a guy you can rely on, especially when it comes to scoring.
Both free throws good from Garland. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first half. Pass to Andrews from deep. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Andrews. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. 5 to shoot. Andrews, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Garland. And here's Leonard. Leonard draws the double. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Lee. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
It's Garland with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. To the paint. Jones, no one around him. Carries the long-range jumper. Jones has got 7. And so it's Memphis controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Memphis Grizzlies.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Yep, secure those boards, good things happen. Shaq can typically prove it.
Okay, time to shift focus. Looking at some games coming up later on tonight. It'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers up against the Hawks out in Atlanta. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
I think this game is going to be closer than many people think.
The kind of game where the underdog often comes away with a win. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Lee really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Collins is out there with Jones. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Garland in a point. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Leonard again, Los Angeles.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Pass to Coward. The inside, working on Jones. Lee kicks to Johnson. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Just 4 to shoot. Shoots the 3.
That is good defense there by Garland. His teammates really feed off of him when he's aggressive on this end of the floor.
Back to Leonard. Garland finds Leonard. Comes up empty down low.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Lee. Over Jones. No good from Lee. Clippers trail by 18. Leonard looking around. Inside, here's Collins. He with the block. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. To the middle. Memphis moving it around. And that one's good, the bodyguard.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Jones. He's got 7. Outside Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis. The bodyguard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Johnson. Here's the bodyguard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. See how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. To take a look at the Grizzlies, they've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Clippers, 2.5 games back.
And when you look at Memphis, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's scoring at a rate that puts him at another level. As impossible as it seems, he's truly averaging about 36 points a game. Here's Johnson after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Andrews. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Skinny's got 23 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 6. Now here's Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that game against Los Angeles, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Both free throws good for Lee. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside Leonard. Back to Garland. Jones kicks to Leonard. Over Lee. It's rebounded by Memphis. The bodyguard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so here are the Clippers. Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Garland. That's tipped. Here's Coward, guarded by Garland. Pass to Coward. Jones against Lee. No good on the triple. Clippers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Kicks it out to Collins. And here's Leonard from 3. Drops in the tray. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Pass to Coward. Now Lee, defended by Jones, and that one is good. And now it's 27 points for lights out.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Garland. Knocks down the 3-ball.
A legitimate threat from deep. They'll continue to look more and more confident taking this shot.
Johnson outside. Pass to Andrews. Three-pointer. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now, here's Leonard. He's got 11. For 3. Good D by Lee.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Takes a step back. Here's Andrews. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Kicks it out to Jones. A pass to Mr. Fundamental. Johnson outside. Here's Coward. Here's the screen. Here's the lob. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 6 points for him. He sinks the 11-footer. Mr. Fundamentals got 8. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Lee against Jones. Here's Andrews. And it's off from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And that one's good. Coward. He's got 7.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 9. On target from 13 feet.
I really like that shot from Garland. Teams will give up the mid-range these days. So, look, why not shoot it and make it?
Johnson outside. Pass to Andrews. Launches it. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. Bobbed up there for Cole. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Come on and get loud right now, man. It's time to cheer on your Clipper Spirit.
Here for the Clippers. Brook Lopez is checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Jones. Beal's checked in for Collins. And it's done in for Garland. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Pass to Lee. Wells with it. Clock at 6. Here's Jerome. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Done against Jerome. To the inside. Outside for Beal. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. Beal's got 9 points.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Wells. Here's Lee. He's covered by Beal. Outside for Jackson. That one's off. Still out of sync. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Lopez. It's sent back by Edey.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the third. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. The Grizzlies with another miss.
His three-point shooting got dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Leonard, no luck. Memphis leading by 23. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Wells. Shoots from the line. That one goes in. Wells has got his second bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Lopez from long range. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized. Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Lee. At the foul line for one.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. LA has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Spencer. Lee left side, beyond the arc. And that one's good. Coward's got 5 points now this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Dunn outside. Mathurin with a screen for Dunn. Outside, Beal. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So on the floor for Memphis. They've got the bodyguard. G.G. Jackson is out there with Thompson. Then it's Jalen Webb. And it's Lee in at the point.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
And he can't get the first one. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, do you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Lee. Here's Eldama. Wells passes to Lee. Hits the three-point bomb. Lee's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Memphis.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Jones, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wells kicks to Lee. Over Jones, and the Grizzlies tack on two more.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Now, here's Garland. Lee with the steal. And Obama has it in the corner. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Free throw good from Aldama. That one misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Now Garland to the paint. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. That's 10 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
I love watching Garland because you can just watch his confidence grow, especially when he's out here running these pick and rolls.
Wells finds Lee. Back to Wells. And stolen by Dunn. Down low. Jackson against Mathurin. Dunn outside. Jones sets the pick for Dunn. Outside, Jones sinks the three-pointer.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Wells. Now here's Lee, defended by Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. You know, G.A., one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is shooting two. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
That free throw from Lee is good. And both free throws good for Lee. Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Jones. Puts up a three. The bodyguard grabs the board. The bodyguard's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Mathurin. Throws down the breakaway jam.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Now here's Wells. Dunn covering. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Mathurin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And battling against the interior of that defense. Nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
Two shots.
The first one falls. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
And I like the drive of this kid. Mathurin, really a team player.
A fader. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 38 points.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission. And his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
Pass to Mathurin. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Shot clock at 5. The shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Lee outside. Mr. Fundamentals grabs the board. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And again, no good by the Clippers.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
It's Garland with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Inside, here's Mr. Fundamentals, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Come on, get out of your seats and make some noise.
And so here's Memphis. Pass to Andrews. The Grizzlies with another miss. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. So it's the Grizzlies now, following the miss by Chris Dunn. And here is Johnson. Memphis moving that ball around. Lets it go from deep. Andrews, no good. The Clippers are gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to Jones. Takes the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight. And here is Lee. Here's Andrews. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown. Skinny's got 9 points here in the second half.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
There's the pick. Garland, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Hits the jumper.
Well, after a uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Pass to Coward. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Andrews. And the Grizzlies another 3.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now, here's Dunn. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions. Only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Clock at 2. Jones, no luck. For Memphis, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Lee. Here's the bodyguard. Dunn up top. And here's Jones. Fires the three. And it's Coward with the rebound. Coward's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Andrews. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about. It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Here's the bodyguard after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Coward. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Andrews, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Garland dishes to Dunn. Here's Mathurin. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And that one's good. Andrews. Skinny's got 10 points in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Garland kicks to Dunn. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 3rd assist on the night.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
Now here's Lee. Here's Andrews. Good on the 3-point shot. Skinny's got 39.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Coward. Here's Andrews, guarded by Garland. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Memphis.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lights Out.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And so here's Memphis after the Clippers pick up 2. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Lee. The Clippers grab the miss. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Leonard the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Andrews. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. So they finish out the NBA Cup group round as a 3-1 team.
And whether you're focused on the NBA Cup or the big picture of the regular season, early wins like these are great for your team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Lights Out.